Hey everybody, we're here at the stadium. Brewster's got the music going. We went and grabbed some food. We got some drinks. We came back from the hockey, the Amherst hockey. The little guys there and supporting them. Rolling Patriots were there. We had Marching Patriots represented. Save Our Seniors there. FreeNewYorkState.com. Constitutional Coalition. We had everybody there represented, standing with those families. Hey Kayla, hey Carrie, what's going on, guys? Cody, what's up, brother? Hey Jackie. We had everybody there standing up for those little guys, those families, those young ladies, and making sure that it gets opened back up for them. They have been shut down and not playing hockey, while Mark Poloncarz has been able to play. And I learned this today. There were a couple of individuals. Did you need something, bud?
When are you going to head over?
Oh, give me just a little bit more time, all right? Okay. So, these families, I guess we're the only county. Julie, what's up, hon? We're the only county in New York State. So that's Poloncarz. It's flat out Poloncarz. That tyrant, that fascist, that Nazi, that Hitler, that dictator, that Stalin. That guy who wants to go out, that elitist, that he wants, Christine, what's up? Gabrielle, what's going on? He wants to be able to go out and do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. He wants to be with family, he wants to be with his friends, he wants to go golfing, he wants to hire his own family, he wants to give out $10,000 to known terrorist organizations that support terrorist actions. He wants to give out $20 million of a grant to his friends' businesses. He wants to use the SLA to attack a local establishment here to pull their liquor license. He wants to keep $800,000 in administrative fees. That's what this guy is. He wants to be able to go skating and play hockey with his mates. He wants to go while nobody else can. He says that wearing the mask, he's got 10 minutes to not wear it, but everybody else has got to wear it. He weaponizes people against one another and terrorizes these kids and their families, and not being able to go and just play hockey. Every other county in the state, down in Pennsylvania, Ohio, can play. Why is it different here in Erie County? Why? There's one reason why. And it's called Mark Poloncarz and his agenda that he has. We probably had about 300 or 400 people show up down there. It was great, really great time. Got to network and meet new people, got new names, new Patriots that were there. Rolling Patriots were there. Thank you so much to the Nowachin family. Thank you so much to, thank you so much to the Nowachin family. Thank you so much to John Graff. And who else was there? Dale, of course. Dale was there. Cheech was there. So thank you so much to those guys for showing up. Thank you to, John and Jen and all the people that showed up. Everybody that showed up. Thank you. We had probably at least 100 freedom fighters that showed up. Hey, Tricia, what's going on? We had at least 100 freedom fighters that showed up to support them. And we got to know the organizer, Sarah, her son, Liam. Liam was amazing. Such a patriot. Screaming patriot. Jen, she's like, I'm going to the prom with you. It was just so awesome. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that probably either later tonight or tomorrow. But right now, it was great event. The speakers, we all did the Pledge of Allegiance and all the flags, the line of cars. Let Mark Poloncarz just look at, how can Mark Poloncarz look at one of those families, one of those children, and say, you don't matter. Much less that whole line. Over 100 kids, hockey players were there. Probably 150 kids that were there, hockey players and their families. All they want to do is go play. That's it. What danger is there? There isn't any. There is no danger. Where's the science? They haven't provided the science. They haven't. All these other states open, all these other counties, we're the only one that shut down. Kathy, what's going on? I was very happy too, hon. That was great. Thank you so much for everything, Kathy. You are amazing. I really appreciate all your efforts. But right now, we are out here at that stadium, and we are here for Save Our Seniors. You know, and the Pegulas, Kim and Terry Pegula, and the entire NFL organization saw fit to give millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of dollars. That's awesome, Kathy. I appreciate that. You know Nancy's going to love that, so thank you. Hundreds of millions of dollars to Black Lives Matter. We know now from insiders, and we've said it all along, that they're filled with criminals. That was going to be used for drugs. It was going to be used for alcohol. It was going to be used for parties. It was going to be to benefit individuals. They were going to steal it. There was going to be, what's it? I forget that term. When you embezzle, they were going to embezzle that money. Celestine, how you doing? We knew all that stuff was going to happen. We knew it. Limos, hotels, parties, extravagant trips, extravagant purchases, all kinds of ridiculousness. Look at the flags. Look at people just pulling in, guys. We know that they wasted that money. Hundreds of millions of dollars that went to Black Lives Matter. And they could have gone, that money could have gone to support local businesses all over the country. Nope. Wow, Scotty, it was amazing. So the ruling Patriots, Scotty's on now, will say that they went rolling by, the horns blasting and beeping, and then Kim goes, I got a plan, I'm going to get out there. And you had, Jen and Kim, hey, open up, Buffalo. So, that money could have gone to elderly care, improving their conditions. Jojo, what's up, hon? Great to see you. It could have gone great. It could have gone towards helping our seniors, small businesses, our schools, helping immigrant families figure out how to educate their kids. It could have went to any number of those things, but the Pegulas and the NFL and the Buffalo Bills and businesses like theirs decided to donate hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars. Anthony, what's going on? Great to see you. John, what's going on? I can't wait to see you, brother. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars they gave to Black Lives Matter just be squandered, gone. Do you know how many families would have benefited from that? How many business owners? How many Americans? But now that money's gone. Gone. And shame on these people. And the reason we're here today specifically is for seniors. Because if they can open up that stadium to 6,000 people, and Mark Poloncarz can go around dancing around doing everything that he wants to do. Cuomo can go around doing everything that he wants to do. What's up, Ryan? Get down here, Ryan. Come on, brother. Bring your friends, man. If they can do what they want to do, then our elderly care facilities should be open. They should be open. Take a look at what their Buffalo News is going to have a big article tomorrow about this. They just went around the county and evaluated everybody. That is amazing. Share the heck out of that, guys. These stories are getting out there. These stories, Celine, what's up? What's up, Michelle? These stories are getting out there and shared, and things are happening, and action is happening because of these patriots, because of these people, these hearts and souls that are out there fighting. You want to call us crusaders? I don't care what the heck you want to call us. Call us whatever you want. I'll take that moniker. Call me a crusader all you want. We'll crusade for everyone and everything. We were out there, you couldn't have gone any further. We went from youth hockey, and now we're out here supporting our elderly in every way we can. And the Buffalo News just wrote an article about it. A huge article. Hey, Heather, what's going on? A huge article about it. It's going to be out in tomorrow's paper. Buffalo News is here interviewing everybody. It's going to be out there. That's why we organize things like Save Our Seniors, Keep Kids Safe, Breathe Free New York. Because these conversations that people weren't ever happening, now they're happening. Stefan Mihailu is out there doing his thing. What's up, Maria? What's up, Tracy? Stefan Mihailu is out there now. And he has the courage and the support to say the things that he is doing and doing the things that he is doing because he sees that we have the numbers out here to push behind him. You think Do I think that Stefan would do it on his own otherwise? I do. I think Stefan is that kind of person. But do I think that it helps him to know that he has this kind of support? It absolutely does. And what Stefan is doing then, John, what's going on? So what Stefan is doing is he is all of those other politicians, all of those other prominent people in government agencies, all of those other people in prominent positions in Buffalo, all of them that think and feel like we do, but they feel like they are the minority because you have that outspoken individual that is out there over speaking everybody. They think they're in the minority, and they're not. And Stefan is giving them a voice. Denise, what's going on, hun? And now people are being empowered. They feel like they can do something. Ed Rath came out today, and he was out there having a conversation. Would Ed Rath have come out and had that conversation before? I don't know. Was he out there having conversations like that ever before? I don't know. But I applaud Ed Rath for coming out there and having a conversation that he did today. At least he's moving. At least he's finally starting to act. Did it take what Mark Poloncarz is doing to get him to act? Did it take Stefan to give him the courage? Dave DiPietro. I'm leaving Dave DiPietro. Did it take Dave DiPietro and Stefan doing the things that they're doing? Yes. But now he's acting. And now how many other people are going to start acting? How many more are going to have the courage and to be motivated and inspired by people like Stefan? How many are going to be? So our politicians now in local government, they're seeing this happening and they're going, wait a minute, it is wrong. And I'm tired of saying that it isn't wrong. I'm seeing all of this nonsense that's going on. And I wanted to speak up, but I was worried and I was concerned, and I got my constituents, and I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't know what's going to happen. I got to say goodbye to Pat. My man.
God bless you, man.
Love you, brother. God bless you too.
We'll see you in a couple of days.
Hell yeah,
down in the Capitol.
I can't wait. I can't wait. So, they are inspiring and motivating, and others like Dave and Stefan, to get these politicians to start acting, to start doing that. They felt, hey, you know what? This is wrong, but I'm afraid to speak up. But he is, they are. And it is that whole snowball. It's that momentum, right? Each and every... Hang on a second, guys. What's up, buddy?
Right there next to me.
Why?
He's a reporter, but he ain't showed me no credentials.
Oh, okay.
We don't know who he did.
Sounds good. All right, yep, you got it. So many people, elderly care, law enforcement, even law enforcement, guys. You take a look at law enforcement and what's happening with law enforcement. We have people that are joining us. Lucas, great to see you. Great to see you, Joe. Great to see you, Mike. We have law enforcement that feel like we do, and they support us. We were in Cheektowaga yesterday. Every single officer going by, beeping their horn, waving at us. Why? Because they feel like we do. And what is wrong with how we feel? That we want freedom, that we want our kids to be able to play, that we want them to be able to go to schools, that we want our law enforcement officials to go to work and be safe and have the best environment that they have to be, to not have to arrest people for money, for profit, to not do that. We want our elderly care facilities to be the best that they can be. We want our law enforcement to have the best training that they can. We want our politicians to not try to steal our freedoms. We want our educators to be the best. And what's happening now, Beth, what's up, hon? And what's happening now, Donnie, what's up, brother? What's happening now is people are seeing this. And they are supporting it. They're going, I'm here too, and I feel that same way. And I'm going to do something about it. And today, that organization, Sarah, she started that whole thing in a week. And we had 400 or 500 people. Marcus, what's up? And Marcus, his vision, even his vision to help people, what he wants to do with his charity. Now, and truly help people. And all of these hearts finally realizing that we can do things collectively, together. Law enforcement supports us. Erie County sheriffs, state troopers waving to us. Yesterday in Cheektowaga, the reason I love doing Cheektowaga, the reason I absolutely love doing Cheektowaga marches is because you have every ethnic background there. You have Japanese people, Korean people, Chinese people, Vietnamese people driving by, waving, Arabic people driving by, waving, Indian people from the country of India, waving, supporting, fists up, black people going by, mixed couples, interracial couples going by, yes, 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 yes. Everybody, from every country, European, African, South American, everywhere. They go by in Cheektowaga and their fists are up in their windows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are giving people their voices. And right now it's the elderly care. We're here for the elderly to make sure that they have the support that they need. 9 months, guys. 9 months living in horrific conditions. Staff having to work with and under impossible conditions, with managers and CEOs that don't care about them. And they can't say a thing. Because if they say, Walter, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Gary, what's going on? If they say anything, they're going to be fired. Law enforcement, same thing. They'll be fired. Government people and government agencies, they'll be fired. We're their voice. We're their power. And that's why we're here. You know, we had, the NFL, and you guys know I support what the Black Lives Matter movement initially was for. Jim, what's up? Stephanie, what's going on? I supported it. We needed criminal justice reform. We needed that. That part of it I agreed with. But what happened and what I saw with that money on the streets from the people that I have inside those organizations, locally and nationally, that talk to me all the time, they kept saying, Pete, this is bad. This is bad. It is so bad. It is so bad. And they go, we don't know where Antifa has come from, but they've completely undermined our organization. They've undermined what we were trying to do and what we were trying to accomplish. It's done. And now we have our insiders telling stories, and we've known this from the very beginning, those hundreds of millions of dollars that the Pagulas and the Bills and the NFL gave to BLM that could have went to our schools, that could have went to our poor, that could have went to our immigrants, that could, to help them, to help business owners. All that money went to partying. That money didn't go to where it was supposed to. It went screaming patriot, screaming patriot. She is amazing. I love her. See, I don't know how she does that. But all of those hundreds of millions gone to coke, gone to seminars and travel, the lavish travel expenses and everything else gone. And a woman from Black Lives Matter, and I don't know her, but she just came out and exposed everything. She exposed it all. Local Black Lives Matter. How do you think that would have helped? How do you think that would have helped our elderly? Where are the Pagulas for our elderly? Where's the NFL for our elderly? Why aren't they finding out? Why is it that a bunch of volunteers have to be out here today? No money. We're not making any money doing this. Those guys in there, they're making tens of millions. Why is Josh Allen not talking about it? Why? Why? What? That's not what's accepted? Talk about it. Why don't we have every single one of our elderly, our loved ones, why don't we have them all being cared for and taken care of in the same exact way, with the same exact type of care and empathy and compassion? Why? With the same types of services? Why? It doesn't need to be the way that it is. Because you have the CEOs of these companies that run these organizations that go around lobbying, talking to people about they're all horrible conditions, deplorable conditions. So rather than being given a 40% out of 100, they're ranked against the other horrible facilities. Well, there's this facility here in the county that's operating really, really well. Why don't you do what they do? No, we're not going to worry about that because we're ranked 4 stars, so we're going to get all the money in, and we're going to take their house, and we're going to take everything else that they didn't give away or gift away in the past 10 years. We're going to take it all. And then we're going to use Phillips Lytle to steal the rest of it. You know, it's just wrong. And the Pegulas could do something about it. The NFL could do something about it. All of these players here could do something about it. They could all do something. Why don't they? Why aren't they having that conversation? And that's why we're here. We're here to make them aware, just like the Buffalo News did that article. We're here to make these people aware. You know, they're not for, you know, these are elderly are forgotten. Emmy, what's going on? Jerry, what's going on? That these guys are out there playing. And for a full season now they've been able to play. Have they talked about the elderly in our communities at all? Have they mentioned it at all? What's been happening? 9 months living in squalor, floundering, not knowing if they could see somebody, not being able to leave. You know, COVID patients being brought in. COVID patients being brought into the McGuire Group. Their facilities. Why is that happening? And why aren't those conversations being had? Well, guess what? Now they have to be had. Now they have to have these conversations. So if you guys want to, come on out, get in your cars. You guys can see who's still here. You know, we got a good group of people. We got the Patriots, we got the Freedom Fighters, we got the core group out here. Tailgate with us. Come on out. We're going to go over to the stadium in just a little bit so our voices can be heard. So we'll probably be hanging out here for about another half hour, and then we'll see you soon, guys, all right? Just show you one more time. We're right next to the KK Mart, right next to it. We're right here on southwestern corner of Southwestern and Abbott. I'll come on in a little bit more. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Janet. You're absolutely right. And staff and admin definitely needs our support. We talk about that's a big part of the equation. Absolutely agree with you, 1,000%. But I love you guys very much. Come on out. You haven't been to a Bills game all year. Come on out. Enjoy yourselves. Join us. See you soon, guys. Love you. Bye.